Hey everybody, it's Missy Wolf, and we are back at CMA Fest with Tayler Holder. How are you?
I am doing great. How are you?
I am doing well. I'm super excited about this. This year feels just so much more excitement filled. Like
Yeah.
everybody. Have you noticed that? Like
Definitely.
everybody.
Last year was like my first official CMA Fest, and it did seem like it was almost like lugging a little bit last year, but this year, like everyone seems like they're on the move.
Right.
So.
And all the fans, they're just so happy and excited. I haven't seen anything other than just beaming smiles on everybody.
Yeah.
It's just
Even
so
though it's so hot too.
right.
I'm like, it is like 105 outside, and I'm dripping.
But at least the humidity, I've been told, has died down from when I first got here. Because when I first got here
yesterday was bad. Yesterday was really bad, but today it's not.
Were you stuck outside yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, because I had a bunch of buddies performing, and yesterday I didn't have anything besides a meet and greet later in the afternoon. So I was like, oh, okay, we're just going to go catch all my buddies. And let me tell you, I was wearing a white shirt, and that thing was instantly see-through. So.
I was going to say, you were in that T-shirt contest mode, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we were indoors yesterday. I was actually hosting at the Hard Rock.
Oh, see, that was awesome.
I made out yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, it was fun. Well, what else you got going on? I know fans are excited to see.
Absolutely. We just did a show. We came right from a show that we just did this morning to here, and then we have another one at 5 p.m. at PBR with Creative Vets. And then, excuse me. Ooh, ringtone was, I was about to get jiggy with that ringtone. And then we have another one at 9 tonight. So we have 3 of them today. And then we have a big one tomorrow, which is my first ever CMA actual stage, which is awesome. I'm playing at the Reverb stage right here out front of Bridgestone at 1:30 tomorrow.
1:30 tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to make sure my schedule is clear for that one.
Come on out.
Okay, because I'm coming tonight at 5 o'clock.
Oh, are you?
Oh, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. Like, we absolutely adore you.
Let's go.
All of our kids, like, they didn't want to say anything while you were there, but as soon as you left, they were like just fangirling, fanboying, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't want to come across as idiots to you at all, but they were like, oh my God, I can't believe he was in our house. so JT and Haley, we got you. He's here.
Come on.
And
we're here. I'm coming back to
Haley,
get some more of them cookies soon.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
Hey, anytime you want those cookies, I'll let her know and she'll make them for you. You just we'll hook you up.
Oh,
It's fine. But oh my gosh, so are you excited about tonight? That's a lot of performances.
A lot of shows.
How do you do that with your voice?
Yeah, we're trying to do as less talking as possible. Like, no, not here. Like, after the next couple of hours, like, because we have a couple of hours, so I'm going to kind of go and just kind of drink a bunch of water and all that stuff. And then.
Because I was like, oh my God, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because
I pulled you in. You weren't on my schedule,
you're all good.
But I was like, no, you're good.
No, it's all good. With 4 shows in 2 days is a lot.
I can't imagine that.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
Oh yeah.
My gosh. So what are you excited most about for the CMA Fest that you've been so far?
What I'm excited the most about probably is tomorrow, the show tomorrow. Just because it actually makes me feel like we're like making real progress here, because like I said, last year we had a great year. We did the Hard Rock stage, we did the Wild Horse Saloon, all that stuff. And those were amazing. Those were great, but they weren't like CMA stages. And so this year was a big goal of mine to get an actual CMA stage, just to kind of give me that stamp to feel like I'm like, I like upped it this year too. You know what I mean? And
okay, but the Hard Rock stage was a part of CMA before, and last year for whatever reason it wasn't, but this year again it is a CMA stage. Yeah.
Oh, so
don't discount that.
They took it off right whenever I was playing. Yeah, that's messed up.
But you can't discount that. Like,
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
That's a huge stage. And people look forward to that stage every
year. It was great. It was funny because like we ended up having a little bit of technical difficulties there for my show, which like whenever you're doing plug and play festival stuff, it's definitely bound to happen. But I was like, dang it, because that was my first one, and then the next day I had the Wild Horse Saloon, so it was my first show ever at a CMA thing with my own full set, and it was just a lot of problems. And so I was like, you know what? The crowd was great though. They were like, they knew that we were struggling up there with like equipment and technical stuff going on. But it was still really, really cool.
But don't you agree though that I feel like you have to experience that to really like take advantage of the good times.
Oh,
to
absolutely.
Like really understand, like you have to go through those bad times.
It prepares you for those moments. I didn't have any like preparing before that because I didn't have like a hiccup or anything like that happen. So it happened at like a decently big stage, and it like made me make adjustments really fast. So it was kind of a good learning curve for me.
It is. It's absolutely a learning curve. We actually experienced, I have to tell them the Hard Rock story. So we were doing the show hosting, and we were supposed to be doing a live stream, and something happened. I don't know if it was a construction crew or whatever, but all their internet went out. They had to reset everything. Even their point of sale system went down yesterday. So Hard Rock experienced some major technical difficulties yesterday, but they all got through it.
Did
Everybody
it happen,
rallied.
the stage as well, or whatever, like did stuff.
I don't think it happened on the stage. I think it was just inside of their venue. Inside. But they had a stage on the second floor, which is where we were. So all of the artists that were performing, they're the first like 2 hours, none of them got recorded or live streamed, which is really sad for them too. But everybody, like you said, everybody understands, and it's just part of that.
In live music, you actually have so many problems that a lot of people don't even realize are problems. Like whenever you're watching from like the crowd, but there's actually so many things going wrong during those things. People just get good at like covering them up.
Really, and I tell artists all the time, because especially like the newer independent artists, if they sing something wrong or they play wrong, like the fans who are watching, they don't know. Just keep going. Don't mention it.
There's also so many people like drinking and having a good time that most of them are already drunk and they don't even really. They're just like.
Oh yeah. We see them all the time too. Like people just can barely walk before the CMA Fest is halfway through during that day.
Well, Little Z, I was playing Cornhole competition the other day. About 11 a.m., Little Z comes up to me. He goes, "Dad," we have this funny thing where like it's like my son and he goes, "Dad,
you gotta come over here. Come over here. You gotta come over here."
He goes, "Dad, I am hammered right now." And I was like, "Dude, it's 11 a.m." He goes, "The owner of this place was like, do you want to take a shot right off distillery, 115 proof?" And he was like, "Sure." He goes,
"Oh wow,
I shouldn't have done it, man. I'm hammered." And I was like, "Lord,
bad idea." It was great experience, but I got drunk way too fast.
And you should see him out, because the guys always, it only takes like one rumple shot or one shot or anything, and he is hammered. Like that's all it takes.
That's me. And I got sandblasted in Florida not too long ago, or St. George Island, wherever we were. I was like, just get me this one, because I saw mango on the menu. I had no idea this drink was so strong. It has its own T-shirt. I got halfway through the drink. I was like, shit, my legs aren't going to work. I was like, babe, you got to give me food. Like it was bad. So I've been sandblasted. You had your, oh my gosh.
Very, very quickly, and it was no fun.
No fun.
Well, I mean, it had to be a little fun.
Once it started coming down a little bit, but just the fact
where you were like buzzed, but not like.
Yeah, it hit me so fast that I was like, wow, like this is not good.
I think that's awesome. And so was it at the Craig Campbell's Cornhole?
Craig Campbell, yes ma'am, yeah.
Okay. Oh, how fun was that?
It was great. We did it last year and it was a great show. I got third last year and third this year. All right. We do so good, and then we choke right at the semifinals. We choked at the semifinals last year, and I choked here. We were almost, it was like 6-0, and we were gonna skunk them. It was 7-0 as a skunk. And I just started throwing so bad. And I just literally we got smacked.
Yeah, God was like, not yet.
God was like, you know what? This year isn't it, man. This is not your year.
Oh my gosh. Well, tell fans where to find you once again.
Hey, you guys can find me everywhere, all over streaming platforms and social media, just at Tayler Holder. That's it.
All right, guys. Well, you heard him, so be sure to go follow him. Until next time. We'll see you soon.